Today I will show you one of the best creatures so far on the internet that I have met. Trust me, it will be nice, okay? I have two of them actually. This is one, this is the second one. This one actually blocked me. The reasons you guys will understand later, but it's fine. It's Monday, and for me, it's Friday. So that is exactly how my mood is today. Let's continue, okay? So this is how it started today. Morning. Morning? Hey. Okay, good. I don't know. I thought hey is morning. But anyway, she said hey. I have been busy making memes. Teehee. Gonna go get some sushi today. And I did. It was really good. And I wanted to show the meme I made, and then I went away. She's like, enjoy. Yes. She's gonna start working soon. Don't know why she's telling me that. Are you working? I'm like, nope, today I'm free. Because I worked yesterday, Saturday, Sunday, at the elderly folks home. I had a good time. So, yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna eat sushi. I'm gonna play Elden Ring. Then I'm gonna be, just calm. It's like, oh, cool. And then I turned away. And she's like, I want to try that game. Is it fun? I'm like, yeah, it's fun. Etc. I'm not gonna go through all that. This is where it starts. I'm cooking tikka masala. Oh, man. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody who cooks Asian food in, in Europe, you guys suck. Because whenever I hear someone from Europe say, I'm gonna cook Asian food, I'm just gonna say, well, you guys don't have to cook Asian food because you don't know how much time you have to give to cook it perfectly. First of all, tikka masala, a good tikka masala, can take a really, really long time if you're making everything from scratch. Spices, chicken, what sort of chicken, what kind of chicken? Is it farm grown or is it fucking on steroids? You need right type of chicken, So, yeah, she just fucking said this. And hear me out on this. My dad is a cook, right? I have also been sort of a cook. Once forcefully and the other time, well, I had to pay bills. So, yeah. Anyways, she said this, and I'm like, damn. But in my head, I was like, oh no. Fuck, she messed it up already. Because trust me, I don't have any trust in this. Anybody saying that they can cook tikka masala. They don't have 3 hours to give to make a good tikka masala. Damn. Yeah, it's been a while I had it. Okay. I'm also doing some research on CSGO and looking up some studies for inspiration, working on the questions. Okay. I completely ignored this. I went straight to the sauce and said, with curry leaves, whole cannel, nailica, like, what type of, tikka masala are you doing? I'm just trying to confuse her because here you need all these three things to actually cook a good tikka masala. Sometimes without cannel, you don't need that shit, but this will actually enhance the flavor a little bit more. Anyways, and then she's like, bruh, I'm not making it from scratch. I just cut up some chicken. I'm like, but, and then she's like, cherry tomatoes. I'm like, but why cherry tomatoes? You don't need cherry tomatoes. That is not even from scratch. Because, I know she hasn't prepared shit to make that. And then she's like, and I got a ready-made sauce. You know those bottles in like Ica, Coop, or whatever you guys have near your, your normal grocery store, and you just go there, and then there's this section called India, right? And there's just products that are from India, and where it says, tikka masala, homemade. And you just fucking buy it, and when you just buy it, you just go home and you just fucking, fry your chicken and just put the sauce all over it and call it tikka masala. I have tasted one of those things. After that long pause you just realized I made, my brain is trying to process how many people I could have killed in that small amount of time who said that they can make tikka masala. Now, that out of the way, let me just tell you this. The cooking process for tikka masala with chicken is at least 2 hours. This is the 1 hour less if you're not doing the preparation beforehand, meaning molding all the spices, cutting up the veggies that you need, grabbing actual curry leaves from a curry tree, curry leaf tree, you could say. Yes, those things. You need those things to make an actual good tikka masala. And then she's like, haha, I'm not insane. Well, well, you see, when you started your conversation with I'm making tikka masala, I already took it as that you are insane. Why are you lying? You clearly are insane. I got a life. Clearly, you do have a life. Pretty boring one. Because whenever you see that you're calling this shit tikka masala, and that you said that you got a life, I could say with this picture, this is a really shitty way of making tikka masala. So you do have a life, acknowledge that. But I'm just saying it must be a really shit life. Because this food is shit, If you eat shit food, your life is shit. That's how I see it. Because for me, food is life. Anyways, what's insane about it? Where's the sauce? Because you see, tikka masala requires sauce. She did say to me earlier that she bought the sauce. Now, my thing is, even if you do this, even if you buy store-bought sauce, right? First thing you should do is fry the chicken. When you're done frying the chicken and the chicken is crispy, only the chicken, nothing else, you put it aside. Then you cook your sauce to a heat and you stir to the point you get a good consistency on the sauce. Then you put everything else, like curry leaves. If you don't have time, then it makes sense. You put curry leaves, you put other spices, you put a bit of oil, you make sure that you fry the spices well. And then when the sauce is cooked for a while, then you dump in the crispy chicken and cook, simmer for at least an hour. If you want it to be creamy, if you want it to be really, really good, you just stir, and just let it simmer in low heat. That's it. Then you have a really, really good tikka masala. It goes well with the rice and everything. Fine, do that. But let's not forget, she did tell us over here, she did give us a hint that she have a life. So meaning she doesn't have enough time to make something really, really good. Makes sense. So it is a shitty life. That's how I see it. And then she's like, making a dish from scratch when you have a job and the life to attend to? Bruh, I will add it soon. Lose your pants. Okay, well, I'm like, they are loose. Sure they are. Okay, well, I'm a cook, so my eyes. I already gave her a hint that my eyes are fucking burning. I even said that out loud, okay? Oh, look. She added the sauce. She added the sauce. No way, dude. You just didn't fucking do that? Nah. I'm losing my shit. I even said this to Flame when we talked. I lost my shit. If I actually record that shit earlier, you guys would have laughed even more because I lost my shit. I was laughing so hard explaining this to Flame. It's my friend, by the way, if you guys are wondering who the fuck Flame is. So here, I'm just trying to confuse her, okay? Okay, question. Are you using cream, natural yogurt, or homemade peanut gravy as sauce? As substance, if you don't have the other two things. But that's the thing, though. You're not supposed to have natural yogurt, because that will make the whole tikka masala bitter. You don't want bitter. You want a bit of sweetness with the buttery flavor of the tikka masala. That is why you just add cream and a bit of butter. That way you have a good tikka masala. You don't add these other things. Peanut sauce is only like when you have cream and peanut sauce, then you're making a really thick gravy. That's the whole point of tikka masala if you want it more thick, right? Natural yogurt, it is more like if you're making a malai, but it's not a malai, it's a tikka masala, right? So it's out of the page. You're not supposed to even use this shit. Although I do prefer natural yogurt more because I love the bitter taste of the chicken. But that's just how my mom cooks it for me, so. So yeah. These two is like more if you're from India. This is more if you're from Bangladesh. That's how we work. Anyways, she's like, neither. I told you I'm not making goddamn sauce, but you don't even read. Well, then it's not tikka. I understood that. Then what? I'm just asking in general. I actually didn't make it so obvious here. But I was actually asking in general, like, what would she use, you know, instead of bought sauce? And then, general question, yeah, I'm like, what would you use for tikka? I lost when she just said nothing, because my next answer is just, okay. Oh my god. Just hang on this, okay, guys? You will see when shit goes from north to south, just like, you know. Wanna know why? Huh? And then she's like, cause I never made it from scratch. Maybe one day I will. Okay, she's being honest with me. She's being honest with me. That is pretty good. That's a good sign. That means she has more than one brain cell. It is pretty good. We have found a human. But did we though really? We will come back to that later. But for now, okay, with the sauce, I buy. Okay, sure, fine. And I'm like, okay, it's understandable. Don't worry, mate. I'm just playing along. I'm just playing dumb, okay? And she's like, it's really good. And I'm like, yeah, but inside I'm just fucking dying. Because I know it's not good. And she's like, but yeah, I usually cook very simple and quick. From time to time, I get creative. I don't think you do. That is just a fucking lie. But the more I feel tired, the less I want to cook. And I get tired from working, going to the gym and existing. She's trying to pin me down like I do nothing. Even though I have work on fucking weekends. I have school on weekdays. And I have fucking enough money to fucking do whatever I want. Okay, sure. I also have the island to myself. You know, I live on an island. So I actually go outside and just feel like this is my fucking island, you know? So I don't know what the fuck she's on about. Anyways, lol. Do you cook 2 hours every day? I'm surprised. I would rather work out for 2 hours than make chicken tikka masala. I'm like, I used to cook for that Polish thingy. I was actually referring to my ex who used to live with me. Also, I would cook every day. Yes. And she's like, cool, priorities, I guess. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, which is then make chicken chicken tikka masala. I'm like, which is why it ain't chicken tikka. It's just chicken with sauce. And priorities, I guess. Well, I had university, a side job, just to come home and cook, you know? And she's like, after, I don't know, 4 fucking minutes, she couldn't come up with an answer, I guess. She's like, I'm gonna go eat. And before I go to my next segment, okay, as an Asian, I know when I look at the fucking rice, I know what kind of rice that is. It is bigger grain, thicker grain, it is shiny. And I know immediately that it is fucking jasmine and not basmati. And people from Europe can't tell which rice to actually use. When you're eating Asian food, you have to, like, you need basmati rice because it has a different aroma. It will help you to, like, enhance the other dishes that it goes with. You don't use jasmine, right? Because jasmine you can mostly use as sushi rice as a substitute if the sushi rice breaks a lot, because some people doesn't really know how to cook sushi rice properly to make sushi with. Because I have been in a fucking sushi restaurant and they didn't fucking know how to, you know, cook the sushi rice properly. It was ass. I'm just gonna say it right away. And also, yeah, I did have sushi today, so, you know, this argument is gonna be pretty fucking good. Okay, she's like, I'm gonna go eat. My Asian brain is like, that's Jasmine, right? Let's fucking troll her a little. I'm like, yes, nice. And like, now I'm gonna play dumb. I'm like, is that jasmine rice or basmati? I can clearly see it's fucking it is jasmine, right? Also, she fucking overcooked it. It's all sticky. It's not good. It's jasmine. Wish I had some naan bread. Now she's trying to say things like she understands my culture, you know? I'm not from India, but even if I was from India, I would just say one thing. Either you have naan bread with tikka or you have rice with tikka. You don't have rice, naan, and tikka. You would fucking get slaughtered if you have all three of them. But nobody cares. We can just, ignore the fact that I'm from Europe. I'm just referring to her. We can do whatever we want. Yeah, that's exactly why we fucking hate you when you slander our food. You guys think our food is good and you guys just buy it from our store and be like, yeah, I just made Indian, food from India, it's just that's just how simple it is, it's not fucking simple. If you don't have time in your hand, you're not cooking Asian food. That's just what I'm going to say right away. Okay. So here I am, like, jasmine is mainly used for sushi. Basmati is better because they can suck in the taste better. Jasmine has more starch layers, meaning the sauce can't penetrate the rice. And she's like, nice, I would use sushi rice for sushi. And I'm like, I agree, but most sushi rice breaks apart. A good substitute is jasmine because it is sticky and holds soya sauce on the outer layer of the rice and doesn't overpower the taste. I used to live with an Indian couple, which was a bit of sus. Then I reread, oh wait, okay, so she lived with a couple. They weren't all together in one place. When I was at uni, they would cook the weirdest shit. Weirdest shit, huh? This is a fucking slaughter to a whole nation. What the fuck are you talking about, cunt? Anyways. And my nose felt attacked. And I know what she meant by that. I can clearly understand what those guys, that Indian couple, was doing. They were frying dried red chili. And what happens when you do fry red chili that is dried already, the whole house, it's gonna have a stench where you will cough no matter what. It just grips you by the throat. My mom has done it many, many times, and I know how it feels. But after a while, it goes over, and I always ask Mom, why do you have the feel to torture me? And my mom's only reply would be, because the food is going to be fucking good. And I tasted afterwards. I'm like, you know what, Mom? I know that thing tried to kill me earlier, but this shit is damn good. And that is how it ends up, right? At the end, it's just so fucking good. It might just be weird because we are experimenting with the spices. Well, if you don't do that, well, then you're not getting a good fucking food now, are you? Well, this girl never had time to make anything good, which is why life is shitty. What can else happen here? Let me see. Well, they were frying red chili. I just said that, And they will be like, and she's like, I would always tell them, open the goddamn windows when you're cooking. I'm like, that's a common thing because, I just told you about the story about Mom cooking the same thing. You can smell those spices in the whole house. And I'm like, referring to the window thingy, but then the birds outside sitting on the branch will just die. Lol, I don't care. And then she's like, you can smell those spices in the whole house. I'm like, that's the whole point. That's the whole point behind Asian cooking. It is supposed to be like that. It's either me or the birds, XD. And I'm like, that's the whole point. Again. XD, yeah. And then she's referring to my sushi thingy. I never made sushi. And I'm like, yeah, I worked at a sushi place for a year. And I know, Indian food a lot because my dad, sold Indian food, I guess. So I know how it works. I have more knowledge from there. Okay, makes sense. And here's me bragging how I made tikka masala with the ready-made sauce, XD. Oh, don't worry. We all do mistakes in different rates. This is where I am getting onto my own nerves, Guess I found the wrong person to annoy today. I'm like, sure you did, because most of them makes mistakes when they want to save time. Stonks. She's like, well, I know, I'ma do it again. So why did she break up with you? Now she's actually referring to my ex because I did talk about my ex earlier in the conversation. And And I'm like, because she didn't want to take responsibilities, I guess. I don't know. Like, what? Get a job? I'm like, no, like, how to human. She was like a bridge troll. I don't know. How old are you? Soon 26. What's a bridge troll? This is now where it actually starts. As you can see, Flame actually gave me this idea. I'm not so good with memes, to be honest. But I sent this shit, right? Now it's time to explain. Clueless. For short, it's like a girl from Poland, right? Who has never had hardship of life and loves to be spoon-fed to the point she ain't doing shit anymore. So she decided to leave, and I'm like, finally, I don't have to cook anymore. Now I have enough money to tell someone else to cook for me, which is a good thing because today I actually went outside. I told this guy, hey, I want 40 pieces of sushi because I like sushi and I eat sushi once a month. So, eating 40 pieces at once is nothing for me. And trust me, I'm not even fat, okay? Okay, I'm a bit fat, but you understand what I mean. Sushi, I love. So I said, let's just can you make me like 40 pieces? And the guy's like, well, I know you well. You're just gonna pay me pretty good, so just I'm gonna make it for you. It's gonna take a half an hour. Okay, fine. I wait half an hour. I get my sushi. I come home. I start eating. After eating all well, and this fucking shit happens. So yeah. So here she agrees with me. Right? Because I already slandered her once. Now let's not forget, who am I slandering? A girl that I had a relationship with. Since it's not about her, Julia or whatever you will say in Swedish, Julia, fucking hell. She's like, Slay King, what was her name? I'm like Bridge Veronica troll because I like to troll a lot. So yeah, it's Veronica. And she's like, haha, you're so upset. How long ago was it? I'm not upset. Why would someone be upset over a Polish girl doing Polish things? Legit 2 birds with 1 stone. Do you know why I said that? I talked with Flame, right? He actually gave me an example. Just 2 birds with 1 stone. He didn't tell me to actually type it down. I just want to see how bad things can get if I do type it down. Because here now I'm saying, I'm just referring to this girl, my ex, and her at once, So, here we go. 2 years ago. Bro. One more time, you're gonna say Polish. I swear to God, I'ma leave. Cause you're being disrespectful. Just because she was Polish doesn't mean every girl in Poland is like that. Also, define Polish thing. I fucking dare you. Let me change my accent a little bit. Well, I didn't mean you, literally specified her. Also, I have a best friend from Poland. Her name is Ellie. I know her since her 2014, lol. Calm down. She's like, define Polish things. What the fuck is Polish things? And I'm like, why do you want to know though? Now I'm just fucking playing dumb again, because that is exactly what I want to do. He's like, cause you're being xenophobic. It's a disease. Go to therapy, man. I can't believe an Asian immigrant is being xenophobic, lol. I'm like, why would you call me that though? I didn't say anything mean to you. Just take that route, just to know. Just to make her show herself what she really is. Come on, just dig deep. Just go there. Just try to know what this creature really is. Okay. Because you keep highlighting her nation as it's something wrong with being Polish, meaning you feel hate towards Polish people, and I will fucking defend my country. Don't you dare say shit. Didn't you just say fucking Slay King? When I talked shit about one of your people? What the fuck is going on? Oh, wait, is it because I said two birds with one stone? Oh no, I referred her. She understood that. Oh my god, brain cell detected. Let's go down, shall we? Oh my god, what is this? I don't hate Polish people. I just was referring to that one girl. But, okay. Don't you see my point? It's like me saying I dated an Asian dude from whatever country. Oh, so it is a whatever country when you date an Asian dude. I get it. But when you fucking specify Poland, then it has to be specifically Poland. Okay, cool. Understand. So that makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Cool. Keep highlighting and how he's Chinese, from example, and how he's doing Chinese things, and how it's worthless because he's Chinese. By the way, I didn't mention any of these things. It's like she's making up her own stories and going along. Like, I would legit make fun of one of my friends who was from India. His name was Varun, right? We will constantly go back and forth. Yo, you guys gave us weapon. We won the war. Thanks. Now Bangladesh is basically India anyways. By the way, tandoori chicken is actually really nice. And my friend Varun will be like, yeah, I love that shit too. My mom made some pakora yesterday. Oh, she did? Fuck, what kind of pakora? Oh, you know, with the veggie type. Oh, I love those. We would constantly shit talk about our own country because, you know, it's a third world country. We can't just talk shit about it. You know why? Because it's shit. You get the joke? It's a third world country. It's supposed to be shit. We can talk shit about our own country. But nah, Poland is special. We know that Poland is not even on Earth. Poland is somewhere outside of Earth. It's his own planet. It has its own fucking gravitational fucking axis and shit. Moon actually circles around Poland, not Earth. We all know that. You didn't pick up a book? Go educate yourself, you cunt. Okay, now. I don't really, because when she would get into an argument with me, she would say, oh, you are from a third world country, and you don't know anything. And I'm like, well, you see, I wouldn't be here in Sweden if I didn't know anything. I came here because I know I had a purpose. It's called fucking educating myself, getting a fucking life, and getting a Polish girlfriend who would actually, I don't know, fucking destroy my progress with life. Oh shit, one of my friends are here. I'm gonna talk. I'll be back, okay? Anyways, so you don't know anything. And she's like, brother. I don't know when we were even related. I don't know why she's calling me brother. I wouldn't want to have her as my sister. Fuck that. I'm from Poland. I'm fucking offended. People who actually tell me, like, they want to feel acknowledged, that they want me to think that they, that they exist, that they're in front of me, and also saying, like, I'm fucking offended in front of me, I'll be like, well, thanks for telling me that. Like, I just didn't know anything about it or anything. I didn't have a single notion that you were offended all this fucking time. It's so funny, man. Anyways, also, I don't know what I did. I wasn't even being mean to you, which is true, because I wasn't actually being mean to her at all, because I didn't refer her to anything, to anywhere, I just referred my fucking ex, because who wouldn't? It's trash. Anyways, you offended me. And I'm like, but you're making me uncomfortable. I thought we were being friendos. Just fucking putting more gaslight into that shit. Aw, poor little man. And like, I don't think so. I'm not gonna be friends with someone who doesn't respect my country, who thinks people from my country are worse. Boo-hoo. Yeah, but Sweden, as your ex, not your ex, my ex always used to say, Sweden was not really that you know, civilized. They used to come to Poland and steal rooftops and shit from us, like real Vikings would do. Yeah, maybe because that is why our fucking buildings here never collapse. Uh, Thanks for the rooftops. When I go to Poland, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I went to Poland on a business trip, Poland reminded me of Bangladesh. And that's not a good sign. Just saying. Anyways, let's move on. But I legit showed 30. This is just me being a kid. But I legit shoved 35 pierogies last time I was in Poland. What do you mean? Fucking dead. Okay. It doesn't matter. Do you have autism? You know, because if you're wrong about something or if you're just being goofy, probably you have autism. It's not just you're being goofy for the sake of being goofy. Nah, man, I have straight up autism. I had it when I was born. My doctor was like, "Here you go, a clown degree, and your son have autism." My mom is like, "What is that?" I will tell you what autism is. It is when you have autism. But my mom is like, "You didn't answer my question." Neither did I, because I'm the doctor. I don't have autism. And clearly the doctor do have autism because the doctor doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. So, clearly I knew what I was saying here. I just told you. I shoved 35 pierogies in my fucking, in my mouth. No, don't fucking quote me on that. Doesn't matter. Do you have autism? And I'm like, so if you're explaining something with logic equal autism, ma'am, do you even own a Twitter account? This is what I'm getting. I'm not even getting pissed off. I just want her pissed off, okay? She's like, no, never will. I don't know, man. You should make one because you're one of them. You know? It's just so funny. Oh, thanks, Lord. I have autistic friends and I wanna know. Anyway, I hope you get help. Xenophobia and racism are something I won't tolerate. I don't think my mom even talks to me like this. What the fuck? I mean, my mom told me love everyone, hug everyone, give food to them if they don't have mom that feeds them. Because, you know, I'm good at cooking and shit. And my mom also told them stay away from idiots. But mom, idiots entertain me a lot. God damn it. So, yeah, this is one of those idiots. So, are something I won't tolerate. Help for what, though? Like, what? I'm just still playing fucking dumb. So you can function in society without hurting people with your hate speech. Huh? Now I'm like, I'm functioning quite well though. I earn 30 slots per month as an undernurse, our job as an electrician, taking care of both people who doesn't spend too much time on the internet and fixing mechanical wires. I mean, I understood the whole point of your entire life when you didn't have time to make a simple tikka masala. And then, okay, good for you, man. I mean, you can slander my country's food, but I have to be kind. Yeah, right. You're so upset trying to feed myself. I'm like, wolololo. You know, from the Age of Empires. I got her. I love that. Feed yourself. That's food. Yes. Oh man, that's interesting, and I got the black tea. Oh, this is so fucking good.